Solve the system by substitution. By substitution, we need to be able to, we have two equations. Now, if you want to solve it by graphing and graph each of the equations and find out where they cross, that'll be one of the ways they can solve it. You can solve it by combination if you want, by lining up the x's, the y's, the equal sign, and then the number, basically placing them both on standard form. But in this case, we need you guys to solve it by substitution. And what's great about this problem, that's already solved for y. Remember, step 1, you want to be able to select a variable that's by itself. Basically, the coefficient is 1. And it can be the x, the y, the x, or the y. And you want to solve for the variable. So in this case, we want to be able to solve for y. So let's go and write that equation. Y is equal to negative 8x minus 9. I want to solve for y, but it's already done for you. So step 1, it's already done for you. Step 2, I'm going to plug the value of y into the other equation. It is very important that you plug it into the other equation. You don't want to plug it into the same equation, into itself. So I'm going to plug in the y inside the y. The y value is negative 8x minus 9. So instead of the y, I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to replace it. Negative 9x minus 2, parenthesis, is equal to 4. But instead of the y, I'm going to replace it with negative 8x minus 9. And now I can solve for x. I'm going to use the distributive property to multiply. I have a negative 9x plus 16x plus 18. It's equal to 4. I'm going to solve for x, but before I start solving, I'm going to combine like terms. That gives me a 7x plus 18 is equal to 4. Leave the x by itself. I'm going to move my 18 to the right, becomes a negative 18. 7x is equal to negative 14. Divide by 7 on both sides. That will give me x is equal to negative 2. I found my x value. Now that I've found my x value, I need to find the y value, and I'm going to plug into step 1. So that'll be my step 3. Step 3, I get this equation, and instead of the x, I'm going to replace the value of x that I just found to be a negative 2. We have y is equal to 16 minus 9, y is equal to 7. My solution is where the two lines will cross if I graph them. In this case will be negative 2 comma 7. Now if you want to double check your answers, you can always plug in y 7 negative 2, and that should give you a true statement, and you can do that for both equations.